Greetings, space travelers. I'm your friendly neighborhood guide to the galaxy of Calamatasia. Today we're diving into the cesspool. The thriving metropolis known as the State of United Automation, or as the locals affectionately call it, sewer. Now feast your eyes on this glowing beauty, the Energonium Crystal, marketed as the ultimate clean energy breakthrough by none other than Felony Husk, entrepreneur extraordinaire, and totally not an evil mastermind. Oh, did I mention these crystals are mined from artificial geospheres? It's like a cosmic recycling program if recycling involved volatile dust and industrial runoff. How eco-friendly. And who benefits from all this eco-friendliness? Why, our dear Felony Husk, of course. Nothing says man of the people like a mansion made of crystals, am I right? But, wait, there's more. These crystals aren't just pretty paperweights. They're the secret ingredient in planetary incinerators, where they're melted down with, well, everything else really. It's like a cosmic fondue. But instead of cheese, we're using highly unstable energy crystals. What could possibly go wrong? The result? Plastoxium trademark. It's cheap, it's versatile, and it's absolutely everywhere. Felony Husk's chokehold on the galactic market? Pure coincidence, I'm sure. Now I know what you're thinking, but surely there must be some downside to this miracle material? Well, funny you should ask. Meet the not-so-silent killer, a dense, toxic green gas that's the unwanted party guest at every planetary barbecue. The effects are immediate and oh-so-charming. Watch as lush forests turn into petrified gardens, and crystal-clear streams become bubbling cauldrons of who knows what. It's like a makeover show, but for entire ecosystems. But fear not, Felony Husk, in his infinite wisdom, has a solution. Presenting AiryX trademark. We'll just take all that pesky oxygen from your oceans and pump it right back into the atmosphere. Problem solved. Sure, your oceans might turn into acid baths and your climate might go haywire, but hey, you can still breathe, technically. As for the marine life, well, they're getting a crash course in evolution. Breathe air or bust, little fishies. It's like a galaxy-wide game of musical chairs, but with oxygen. This interplanetary kerfuffle led to a mass exodus. But did anyone learn their lesson? Of course not. Now every planet can have its very own smog-choked colony and Plastoxium trademark factory. It's like a galactic game of who can destroy their planet fastest. But wait, there's a twist. These incinerators don't just produce useless junk, they also generate energy. And who controls all this energy? All this air, all this everything? Why? Our dear friend Felony Husk, of course. Now let's take a closer look at our villain, visionary. Felony Husk with his yellow skin, Dracula-pointed hair and those charming evil eyes. He's the kind of guy who'd sell you the rope to hang yourself and then charge you for the hanging. Husk's fashion sense is as dark as his business practices. Always dressed in black, he's like a walking, talking black hole of morality. But hey, at least he's consistent. Now you might be wondering, how does he sleep at night? Well, probably on a bed made of Plastoxium trademark, surrounded by air filters and dreaming of profit margins. But let's not be too harsh on old Felony. After all, he did solve the galaxy's waste problem. And let's not forget his brilliant marketing strategy, Energonium Crystals, because who needs trees when you can have glowing rocks? Or my personal favorite, AiryX trademark, breathe easy while we squeeze every last drop of oxygen from your oceans. But the real genius? Convincing everyone that this is not just normal but necessary. And the best part? The more planets that become uninhabitable, the more demand there is for space travel. And guess who controls the batteries that power those spaceships? That's right, our man Husk. It's a beautiful cycle, really. Create a problem, sell the solution, create more problems, sell more solutions. But surely you say someone must be fighting against this. Well, yes, there are rebels. They're easy to spot. They're the ones without Plastoxium trademark packaging, gasping for air. These brave souls risk their lives daily, struggling against Husk's oppressive regime. These brave souls try to develop alternative energy sources. But it's hard to compete with free energy when the cost is just, the entire planet. Others have attempted to leave the galaxy entirely. But as far as the eye can see, it's all Husk's domain. Talk about a hostile takeover. But escape is not so simple. Husk's influence extends far beyond what anyone could have imagined. So what's the solution to this cosmic conundrum? Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't be narrating this cautionary tale, would I? The truth is, the problem is so deeply rooted in our daily lives that it's hard to see a way out. But perhaps, dear viewer, the answer lies with you. After all, every purchase of Plastoxium trademark is a vote for this system to continue. So the next time you're about to buy that conveniently packaged Plastoxium trademark product, ask yourself, do I really need this? Or am I just contributing to the huskification of the galaxy? Remember, in the grand scheme of things, we're all just tiny specks in a vast Plastoxium trademark-wrapped universe. But even tiny specks can make a difference. And sometimes all it takes is one small action to start unraveling a big problem. This has been your guide to the galaxy of Calamatasia. Remember, in space, no one can hear you cough. But they can probably see the green smog from light years away.